So I kept getting requests on how I make my dust powder, which I apply all over my body. People always wonder why I smell so good, and the smell stays, right? So even if I were to go out and spend the entire day, I will always smell good. It's because of this baby right here. So I'm going to walk you guys through the steps on how I make this. I've been wearing this ever since I was a little girl. In Haiti, it's like a thing. I mean, bathe your kids in powder. But it does the job, and it keeps you sweat free, it keeps you smelling good. But once I became older, I've incorporated some of my techniques in there, which is oils and perfumes that has it smelling so much better. So it's not just like baby powder. First of all, I don't even put like, well, baby powder, but not like Johnson. So let me walk you through how I create this. So this right here is my little container that I use. It's of course pink, and you're gonna need that. So I use shishi powder, which if you know, you know, it literally helps babies fall asleep as soon as you put it on their body. It's like refreshing. So I put a first layer of that on my little thing, and I use a cotton pad. You could use a cotton ball or cotton pad, and I put some honey oud. Now this oud smells so nice. It smells like a vacation in a bottle. Amazing, and it's like oil based, so it's good. So I spray just a couple spray in there, and then I place it inside the powder. So here I am, I'm placing inside the powder now, and I'm going to add another layer of powder right over it. So I'm just going to continue this, but I will be using different oils. So the first one was the honey oud, which I got from Amazon. Or okay, so this is Ezuli Fuera oil, but this oil, if I highly recommend you not using it if you're going to be around bums, because you will attract men, and it's usually men with money. So I just put a few drops because this oil is so expensive and it's so good, so I don't want to waste it. So I put a few drops of that, and I'm just going to put a few drops of Goddess of Love oil from Art of Roots, which if you go to Art of Roots, you can get your products and use Jenny 10 for 10% off. So go ahead and do that if you're interested in any of the products. Yeah, so I'm putting this in here because of course, you know, I'm activating my Venus energy as well while I wear it. So I do everything with intentions, and you guys already know this by now. Yeah, so once I put the second pad, I'm just going to use this one. I use a different powder because I don't want to overuse my shishi powder, because I want to have it for a long time, although we do sell it at the store. So if you're interested, if you know anything about this product, it's good for children, for babies. So if you're interested, we do sell it at the shop. We have the whole set. So yeah, so let's go on to the next thing. So now that I've already done my third layer, I'm just going to now apply some of my favorite perfume. So this is how I apply it. So I basically dab it on my skin, under my armpit, under my breast, you know, between my crease, like my leg and all that stuff, and it stays fresh all day. And it's not even about the fresh, because I don't need it, but it's about like it keeps out moisture. You know, I live in Florida, so it's always wet. So this is my Jimmy Choo I Want You perfume that was a gift from someone from a long time ago. So I'm spraying that on there right now because I want that smell to also be, I love that smell, so I want it to also stay, and it lasts forever, like it lasts a long time. And I'm just adding another layer, and I think this should be my last layer because I think the little container is kind of small, so I think this is the last layer. So I put the last layer of the shishi powder. So I have mostly shishi powder, but I do like the smell of it. The other one doesn't really have a smell, so that's why I'm like mixing them both. So yeah, so basically this is all that I do, and I just keep it, and this is going to last me about 6 months to almost a year. So I usually do it, so I'm mixing it now so everything can kind of mix together. And also I'm having my coffee, so I'm dusting it because once you open it, the powder gets like everywhere. So yeah, this is it. And whenever I'm done taking a shower, I apply my oils. I do not use lotion at all. I've never used lotion. Well, I used to a long time ago, like cocoa butter or pied la touche, if anyone knows. But yeah, so I put my oils on. These are all the products that I use, and I will list them if you guys want me to. But yeah, so I just use my oils, let my body air dry, and then I cheers to that. So we're going to touch up some stuff on this book. So in this book is called Spell of Abundance, Love, Wealth, and Protection. So in this book, on the first page, actually, I have a glamour affirmation that you will basically say, you stand in front of the mirror and you stare at yourself and you admire yourself, and you will say to yourself how beautiful you are. You'll basically seal your beauty, like your glam, after you've done your makeup, or even stand in front of the mirror naked with nothing on, so you can really reaffirm yourself of your beauty, of your confidence, and all that. This book is mainly for like self-confidence and self-elevation, you know, calling the goddess in you, calling the divinity in you, you know, calling the beauty in you. And also work with the moon, because the moon represents the woman, the mother, water, all of this. So yeah, I have all the steps in here of all the spells that you need to. It has one for to get rid of unwanted guests. It's pretty funny. To get rid of unwanted guests. And this book right here, right? So I'm gonna run down real quick about the materials that you're going to need. You will need a brand new broom. It has to be brand new. And you will need a piece of parchment paper, a black pen, a black trash bag, because we're going to get rid of this sucker, right? And of course your intentions. And also I have spells on here that you can say. I have daily affirmations. And also I have spells on here that you can do every single day to work with the energy of the planets of the day, and also the archangels that work with the day. So anyways, there's so many spells. There's a 7-day manifestation spell with archangels, and let's see, a 30-day money spell with bay leaves and the Fihu sign, which is a money sign. It's like an F with the extra part. Anyways, the symbol is there, and I even show you like what you need to do, what the sigil looks like, all that, and the keys to enhance your spell. So there are different things on here on how to enhance your spell, and basically